Alright, welcome to the live analysis. It's a little early, so I can't be too loud, but we're gonna do our best to get this done. There is an ink tank line on Tetra to look at, so Tetra players, we're gonna figure out real quick what we got here. But, I mean, we have an entire map of this, so this entire part is not needed to look at. Barnacle and Dime. That is a name for a map, but the reason I say this map might be okay is pretty well summed up here. Because, like, you still go, like, in one direction, because mid kind of curves to the side, and then you go that way, but, like, you have a decent amount of, like, cover here. The problem is these aren't actual other routes. Like, this isn't a route, this top right area might be okay, and then there's middle. And then, like, that's the mid of the map. So, like, it looks pretty retake friendly, and there are, like, some amount of sides to it, like, in terms of places you can go, but they're not full-on routes. However, I could definitely, like, I could see this replacing a lot of map modes that we use in tournaments right now. Humpback, on the other hand, it shouldn't. People are probably going to put it in tournament anyway, because, of course, we are. And then we're going to quickly realize it's still very bad. But yeah, like, and even here, like, when you get into mid, like, there's actual kind of cover here. Like, you go the high route and there's here, but, like, still, they're not far from each other, you know? Like, and this is mid. The map is also way smaller than people think. Everyone's saying albacore. This is not albacore. Look how tiny this is. Look at it. Look how small this is. This is not albacore. This is a tiny map. They've been having more small stages. Anyway, so we have this thing. And I could not figure out what this thing's gimmick was. Other than it's heavy brush, basically. It is definitely a slower brush. Paintbrush. But its paint trail seems like almost identical to Octobrush, and it seems like it's slow. I'd assume it's a two-shot. If it's not a two-shot, that might be a bit concerning. Yeah, it's like a hairdryer with a fan on it. I mean, sorry, two-shot up close. It's a three-shot at a distance. It does have very good range, though. Like, this is very, very good range. So, I do like that. Yeah, there's wind-up before it starts swinging. Yeah, you can see right here, they kind of like hold it back to the right, like a baseball bat, and then they go. So there is some kind of delay here. So that's interesting. Yeah. Dude, I wanted a super scope. I had a whole concept for a super scope to put in this game. But my concept was for a charger. Nope, it's a blaster. So I don't think the fact that it has a scope is going to be used at all. But I'm so happy this is in the game. Like, dude, this is like one of the most obvious put it in Splatoon weapons of all time. So this looks really sick. I have a bad feeling, a very bad feeling, and I hope I'm wrong, because everything else about this weapon looks good, that it's called S-Blast 92, because directs deal 92 damage. I very much hope I am wrong, because if it does, I think it'll probably be bad. But, so, by the way, we can see sub-weapon line here. So this is a little over halfway. I think this is like 55%. Right? It's hard to tell for sure because the angle here, but I think this is probably like 55, 60%. So maybe Torp or Autobomb, or Fizzy Bomb, all kind of stuff there. Yeah, it looks 55 to 60, probably not Torp. I would say Fizzy has a decent chance. That would be my hope. But we'll see. Yeah, you can see when it jumps, it has very short range. And then when it's on the ground, it has very long range. And this is an idea I had as well. This one was straight up in a video. I called it the Shift Blaster, and it had different range based on if you're jumping or not. I had one of them be like a rapid and one of them be like a normal. In this case, I think it's closer to a Luna and a range blaster, which that sounds crazy if so, but maybe because this is definitely slower. This is definitely not rapid fire. That it's hard to tell, but it does have like a bit of startup. The good news though, this is a one shot. The short range mode might not have a one shot direct. I don't know, but this, yeah. Do you think it'll have perfect RNG? Maybe, but it's the short range mode that jumps, so I don't know for sure. But this long range direct is very strong. Especially if it's faster than range blaster, which it probably is. This could be very, very strong. But it really depends. It also doesn't seem that ink hungry. Like, you can see it actually doesn't take that much ink to shoot a shot. Like, this will probably out-ink efficiency normal in range blaster. So, stat-wise, I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Stat-wise, compared to other blasters, it looks really good. Is it enough to be like a top tier? Maybe. But that's a lot more of a stretch. A new main. I mean, I played Luna, and range is my favorite weapon. I could 100% see myself maining this weapon, depending on what it gets, but here's the thing. As a blaster, it is very kit dependent. Excuse my voice right now. It is very kit dependent. So until we see the kit, it's hard to say, because if this thing doesn't have a bomb, it might be a problem. Blasters really need bombs right now. I could also see it getting Inkjet, and Inkjet could be strong on it. But yeah, that's good range. You can see though, so blasters have a thing where their shot curves slightly down once it's about to end. So you can see here that the middle range, it's like Luna Blaster to normal. But you can see this shot starts to curve down here at the very end, which means this is max range right here. This is its max range. So it is like, this looks much closer to range blaster range than Rapid Pro. So some people are saying Rapid Pro, I don't think it is. So. Yeah, and lag-wise it looks pretty solid, but we have to see. The new stage for Salmon Run looks very interesting. I really like the water moat down the middle bit. It looks cool. And, like, I think this just looks like a good map for Salmon Run. I'm not an expert in it, but I think it does look like a good Salmon Run map. Which, good, because, like, honestly, the new Salmon Run maps have typically been the best stuff. Beacon on Deco? It has Beacon? Wait, did they confirm it as Beacon? Wait, that's huge if they gave Wiper Beacon. What? How do you know it as Beacon? Did they tweet it? Oh, you're going off Ink Tank. You don't know. Ink Tank line is Beacon? Beacon's like 70. It could be a bunch of different things. Yeah, Beacon's 70. You have no idea what that could be. Beacon is 75? Wait, Beacon is 75? Hold up. Beacon on Wiper would be very scary. Like, that would actually be pretty good. Oh, you're right. Holy shit, it is 75%. That could be very good. Okay, we'll see it. Not another short-range weapon. The difference is Wiper has range. Wiper has range, and it has painting range. Wiper can get a beacon, and it'll be fine. Like, what? And Wiper also plays angles where it'll want to set up beacons. So, like, no, Wiper getting beacon is totally fine. The special just needs to be good. And yeah, listen, guys. 11 new kits. It's not 11 new kits, it's 9. 2 of them are brand new weapons. I very much hope it is not only 9 kits in this update. I hope there's more we haven't seen. But if it's only 9 kits, that's really bad. Like, I'm sorry, that's really bad if it's only 9. Like, that is an actual problem. So, we might have to cover that. Yeah, this... First off, this map feels like there's, like, no changes here. Like, at all. We have to see for the ranked modes, but that means the main problem of the stage is still here, which is, like, you cannot back up anywhere. That's why it was special spammy. Because if you threw missiles at people, they had nowhere to go. Like, you just got mid, and then they're stuck down here. Like, the only way out is to jump onto this grate, jump up here, and then swim around, hope you don't get shot on the bend. Yeah, what this map needs is paintable walls. Which is why I believe we're super fucked. That's the problem. By the way, this is the Nova, I think. No, this is shot. Never mind. Oops. Right. Try Zuka. Yeah, this map is probably going to be really bad. Because like, what it needs is paintable walls. And, like, here's the ranked mode layout for it, by the way, with TC. So, like, this block is here, but this TC path is unchanged. It's probably going to be bad. I'd say the one mode where it has a chance is Rainmaker. Rainmaker Humpback could be good. Or, like, not good, but it could be good enough to be in mapless. Because Rainmaker does not have a lot of good map modes in the game right now. There's, like, 2 Rainmaker maps that are actually good. Like, Undertow is the main one you would play. And so, like, this actually has, like, 2 viable routes that are both worth pushing. And the... well... Here's what I worry about, though. The checkpoint on the left side. I worry about the checkpoint on the left side because I have a bad feeling this rail is not going to be here in Rainmaker. I have a bad feeling they're going to take out this rail on Rainmaker so they can put the checkpoint, like, down under here. And it's going to make the map significantly worse in Rainmaker, and then it won't be worth playing. This rail opens up a very valuable route. I very much hope that the checkpoint is, like, further away on both sides, and then they keep it. But we have to see. But yeah, right now, none of the problems with Humpback are addressed. It's probably going to be bad. But, you know what? At least it's not Starfish. I still would rather have this over Starfish. That's personal preference, though. So this is Reg Nova, I think. But we see the brush. Also, I think that's Dynamo on the left, which might be really funny. I can't tell what weapon this is exactly, though. Yeah, here's the Wiper thing. Yeah, it's 75. Yeah, Wiper's Beacon. Yep. Yep, that's 75. Yeah, Wiper has Beacon. That is 100% confirmed. There's no sub-saver that gets you out. You can see, like, that's 80, 90, 100. That's 70, and it's right between. Wiper with Beacon is 100% confirmed. So, honestly, like, it makes it very special weapon dependent. Very special weapon dependent. But it could be very good. It really depends on the special. Like, if this thing gets Inkjet, if it gets Inkjet, then running this alongside Ballpoint will be so good. That's kind of my hope. I'm hoping it's Jet. That's my hope. If it's Beacon Jet, this could be very, very strong. Beacon Rain could be good too. Like, it needs a good special though, that's the thing. It has to be more picky with the specials now for Beacon to be, like, worth picking for this weapon. Oh yeah, hold up. Let's take a look at all our weapons here that pop Trizooka. Because these three are all Zuka weapons. So this mode's called Challenges. Oh, that's my alarm. Yeah, I'm awake alarm. Thank you. I'm already up. Someone called me to wake me up for this. Okay. What are they using right here? What are they holding? Because this looks like they're holding Umbrella. Yeah, this is Umbrella pose. But I don't know if it's tent. But a tent with Zuka could actually be so good. Like, you just shield launch, and you just have, like, paint to move forward with your special, and it blocks for you. Like, how the hell do you kill that thing while it's Zukaing? That's just the mode? No, here's the thing, Chara. Look. Look, here's the thing, Chara. This, Zuka weapon, shot. Then, Carbon, Zuka weapon. Then, Squeezer, Zuka weapon. So is it just the mode? Because they very clearly just showed 3 Zuka weapons before they showed the new stuff, which is conveniently hidden. So yeah, this might be the Brella, but still, even then, I don't know if this is tent. Maybe they're also, like, this to me looks like Sorella, judging by the handle, but it's hard to tell. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, like, maybe it just locks you to only picking Zuka weapons. But if it's tent with Zuka, that could be scary. Oh, no, wait. Oh, shit. Wait, you're right. No, wait. That's definitely a tent paint. Oh, wait. No, you're right. That is 100% what tent paint looks like. Oh, no. Never mind. There is no doubt about it now. Nah, look at that paint. Wait, that's definitely tent. 10 Umbrella players wearing a hat? Wait, do they have a hat on? No, they don't. Well, they could have just changed the gear. But no, that's a paint. That's a tent paint trail. That's too thick to be undercover. Undercover paint is not this thick, like of a line. That's 10. 10 with Zuka could be good. Wow. Wow. I'm actually very, I'm very interested in this. I'm very interested in that. Like, that is a lot of potential. 10 Umbrella players get to move on from Ink Vacuum. They get to move on from Ink Vacuum. Alright, post. I mean, I think it's scary because I feel like what makes Zuka good is the fact that you can swim with it compared to Strike. But a lot of Zuka players aren't good at actually swimming in between their shots. And this thing gives you, like, something to swim through, and it protects you up close. So, like, you could just tent shield in front of, like, a ballpoint spotling, and then pop Zuka, and what the fuck can they do? Like, how do they stop you from, like, just absolutely dumpstering them? Right? The problem with Zuka right now is, like, its reliability. You know? Like, it cannot be an entry tool because half the times it will wipe the enemy team, and then the other half it will do literally nothing. So if this makes Zuka more consistent, then I think it could be good. Like, I think it could be a solid option. So, I think it could be there. Yeah, I just told Shadow. I talked to him. He's like, what? Yeah, this... By the way, this looks so fun. The extreme jump mode. Like, if the jump limit is enough to break so many of the uninkable walls in this game, like... This could be such a fun mode. So yeah, by the way, we can see Tent's line here. Or not Tent. We can see Tetra's line here. There's currently only 4 Zuko weapons in the game. Yeah, well, I'm thinking they could add 2 Zuko weapons. That's what I'm thinking. Actually, no, wait. 2? Wait, isn't there 5? Isn't there 5 Zuko weapons? Hold on. I'm pretty sure there's 5. Also, you could totally have to have repeat weapons. Yeah, no, there's 5. I think. Yep, there's 5. Oh, no, wait, never mind. I see it. It's because Hero Shot. It's because Hero Shot is the 5th one. So it's not really a 5th. I mean, I feel like they could do repeat weapons, or they could add 2 Zuko weapons. So I don't know. But I would say, I still think it's reasonable that it might get it. But yeah, maybe that's a point. Oh yeah, Tetra's line. Tetra players, listen. I'll give you the TLDR. This looks like 60%. Which means there is a decent chance it got Sprinkler again. Oh. That's a 60% line. That is a 60% line. Now, it could, of course, be Fizzy instead, which is also 60. It could. But... if this thing gets Sprinkler Vac, that would... Don't... Sprinkler Vac on this thing would be just... Sprinkler Chump? That could be actually pretty good. Chump on it would be really good. Chump is one of the best things Tetras could get. Like, I would not hate Sprinkler on it if it farmed a Chump. Or something like that. Like, if it was a special that's worth it, then maybe I don't hate it. And funny enough, like, you could throw Sprinkler and then Chump where the Sprinkler is to just add another little shield. It'd be really funny. That being said, come on, give it a... Don't... Yeah, by the way, the fist bump, I don't know if everyone caught it, but the fist bump makes whoever is next to you do the fist bump. So this person had a different animation, and then they'll fist bump after their emote. That's how it works. So that's really cool. The fist bump was a data mine thing from a long time ago. We've known this was going to be a thing. So that's why I'm not as hyped, because like I've kind of known it was going to be a thing. Yeah. Yeah, so... Oh yeah, the stage. Let's talk about stage. We'll go back to where there's not as many inkling heads on my screen. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so... Hero, get off my screen. Go back to the sky, please. Go away. Okay. So, anyone who says this is Albacore 2.0 is wrong. That does not mean the stage is good, but that is 100% wrong. The stage is small. This is a tiny map. Like, this is a small stage, guys. This is another... Dude, I swear, I don't know what it is with the devs, but they love this shape. It's everywhere. They love this shape. Yeah, this map does not have flanks. It is not going to be a pinnacle of map design. There's no flanks. I don't even see any places they could add them for the ranked modes. It's probably not going to be a good stage. It might be better than most of the maps in the game for some modes, though. Which is hilarious, but... yeah. The good news is this part of the map exists. If this part wasn't here, this would be an awful stage. But this part means it might be okay. Brine Water 2.0. I mean, it's gonna be way better. Because you have high ground here, here, and here. So, like, you can actually use this side of the map to get out of your base. And that is the problem with Umami and Brine Water. Umami and Brine have this far right route out of your base as well, but they fucking suck on both of them. Like, they don't actually work on either stage. This one might function. Like, this might actually be useful. Like, you could absolutely go here and then crab. Or go here and then Inkjet or Booyah in or Storm in. Like, oh, especially Inkstorm, by the way. Like, Storm would, like, demolish the middle of this map. And there's also, like, a bit of cover down here that we saw earlier. Like, there are, like, this area has a little ledge. Like, a tiny little ledge for cover. So, like, this is very much your fast path, defensive path. The problem is the paths are right next to each other. But that's how the stage is going to play. So, like, shorter range weapons will kind of do this and go over here. So, like, it's not real flanks, but it's enough of options to where it might, like, play out better than a lot of the maps we have right now. So, that's a thing. Anyway, I'm trying to see if there's anything I missed before I record the analysis, but... yeah, this stage could be fun. Humpback, yeah, Rainmaker Humpback is the only chance. I don't think any of the other Humpback should be played in tournaments. I think Humpback Rainmaker is the only one that might be okay. I think Humpback Rainmaker might be okay, and only Humpback Rainmaker. Yeah, it was 10 popping Zuka in the Humpback Club, Shadow. It was 100% tent. You could tell by the paint and how he holds it. So that's why we think 10 as Zuka. Also, new music is pretty good. So, that's nice. Yeah, like, you could see... the problem is, like, if this connected over there, this could be pretty good. But... do I like the music? It sounds fine. I don't know if it'll feel great in battle. Tetra with Fizzy Zuka? I don't want Tetra to get Zuka. I feel like Tetra with Zuka would not be a good combination. It wouldn't be, like, awful, but, like, Tetra wants to go in, like, as far as possible. Zuka does not want to do that. Yeah, like, see this? So if you're a short-range weapon, like, you go here, pray to God you can drop down here, and use this as cover to get over here. However, if the enemy team is smart, you are probably not getting over here. And then I don't know what you're supposed to do. At all. There's, like, some stuff here, but this doesn't go anywhere. So, like... yeah, I just don't think short-range stuff is going to be able to get here. So yeah, I think this is another... oh, by the way, this stage is going to be awful in Rainmaker. Like, it is going to be unplay. Even if there's a block here, like, this is an awful Rainmaker map. Like, this is dead day one for Rainmaker. Like, how do you split? You have nowhere to go. Everywhere is going to converge immediately. Like, this is literally one Rainmaker path. TC will probably also be bad, but I could maybe see TC being okay. This is probably a zones and clams map. Like, if they put a clam basket, like, down here, so that this right side stays viable, like, if the basket's, like, here, I could see it being a good clams map. But I think TC and Rainmaker, it's dead. This is a zone clam map. This is 100% a zones clam map. Yeah, so unless the rank changes are literally godly, uh, then yeah. Anyway. Oh, by the way, this thing also has beacon. Just as a heads up, this is also beacon. Yep. This is also beacon. See? Right there. It has the range to compensate. Like, this isn't even bad. Like, this is two good beacon weapons. It's on a line. Oh, no, it is. Is it? Oh, no, it is. You're right. Never mind. This is 70. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. Well, 70 is really good. Unless if it's curling. Yeah, 70 is literally like you could get a good bomb or you could get a curling. Yeah, it rolls really fast for a heavy brush. My question here, is this startup only applicable when you switch from rolling? Or does this happen every time you start swinging? Is it not 80? Nothing is 80 in the game. So no. Nothing can have 80. No, it's not a charge, it's a wind-up. But I don't know if it's every time you stop rolling or not. So, like, before... Oh, no, wait. Yeah, no, never mind. Well, now I know. Yeah, you can see right here, look at its animation. And then it flicks. So every time you restart your swinging... So if you're flicking at someone and you switch your aim, you do not want to stop flicking. You want to hold down the button, and you need to flick your camera fast enough to where you're going to hit them. Besides that, though, these feel like Splatana horizontal beams, like with how wide they are, except they're going to hit way harder. Like, this is probably going to be... Like, this is a 3-shot. So more than likely, these like, ink brush things are doing, like, 40 damage. Like, it's probably 40 to 45 damage. So, like, this is going to hit like a wiper horizontal, except it's going to hit you harder. And have more leniency. Which is very, very powerful. My main issue... Or, sorry, not my main issue. My main also thing that I like about it is its paint. Look how much it paints. Like, as it's shooting this dually. Like, look how thick this is. So, like, this thing, while it's fighting people, is going to paint for itself. So, like, you go, you run at someone, you flick at them, and then if you kill them, you can move through this immediately. It's like, this thing will be very easy to, like, fight and move with. Like, very, very easy to do that. Which I think is a very notable trait. Yeah, Blaster here is... It's so hard to tell with the quality. But I think it's 65. So I think this is Torp. If it is Torp, then yeah, the devs want me to play this thing. If they give this thing Torpedo, they officially want me to play this weapon. And it looks like 65. I'm pretty sure this is a Torp. So, if this is a Torpedo with this weapon, like, this could be really good. Like, if it's like Torp Kraken. Torp Kraken on this thing? Like, holy shit. It could be so strong. It could be so good. I'm like, guys, this might be the blaster that ends up being good. Your spacing's way easier because you can change your range value. You have the one shot at a distance that makes range so fun. Like, you can't jump and do it, but you still have it. Its lag and startup doesn't look that bad. Its blast radius and short range mode is pretty good. Like, this is decently quick. Like, and its ink efficiency is already better than normal and range blaster. Like, this is better ink efficiency. Like, look at these 3 shots, and it's still above 65% in 3 shots. You know? This is above 65% in 3 shots. So this means its ink efficiency is probably already better than range and normal blaster. It has no white ink? Yeah, that too. It also doesn't have lighting frames. Which is, like, kind of Rapid's problem. So, like, you get to recover fast. So, like, this might be it. Like, this might be a blaster that's actually good. Like, this thing could be super strong. Rapid Pro Deco could be too, depending on the kit. But this thing might be because of the gun. And I have not said that about a blaster in a long time. Like, the main gun of the blaster looks strong. It will still have the range blaster problem of, like, directs at long range are going to mean you also are, like, barely moving. But the spacing on this weapon is going to be so much more lenient than every other blaster. Which, by the way, casuals are going to fucking hate this thing. If this thing is good, casuals are going to fucking despise it. Because it's more lenient on the spacing. Like, yes, it's still balanced because you have to be jumping. So, like, it's very easy to hit you up close because you're jumping. But they're not gonna know that or care. So, like, they are going to fucking hate this weapon. Yeah, in terms of fighting it. Like, they don't like fighting blasters, this thing will be so much worse. But yeah, I mean, this thing looks like it has Torp. It could be very good. But, like, this might be a weapon for me, guys. I mean it. Like, blaster players might have a weapon. Like, I really think this might be a thing. Chat is getting toxic. Chat. Cut it out. Kyo. Kyo the casual. I'm waiting for the ad. So hi YouTube, and the like 3 people on Twitch who don't have an ad. How are you doing? If you're watching the whole video, thanks. You're cool. But yeah, like, I haven't even, like, fully processed, but, like, this might be a good blaster. Like, a really good blaster. We might actually have a higher top-tier blaster. Now, in Rainmaker and Zones, it's still probably not going to be great. Like, Rainmaker Zones, this is still probably going to be just okay. Like, even if it is a good blaster, because those modes are just not great for the weapon. But at the very least, the jumping mode should have better DPS to the shield than something like range. So, that's a thing to keep in mind. I'm very excited. Unfortunately, this means the Range Blaster arc might be over. But, you know, this thing still basically has a Range Blaster quality, so who knows. Now, the range is longer if you're not jumping. So you have to be slow. Like, you cannot have the long range mode and have mobility. Yeah, range arc might end, but it might end in a way where it passes on the torch rather than dying. That's the way I'll put it. Rather than dying off, it might pass on the torch instead. Yeah. I think range is probably dead, but it might pass on the torch. Also, yeah, the only thing that could make it bad is the special. If this thing gets like a vacuum, Chara's on copium. Chat, just because it's a blaster and I think it's good does not mean I'm on copium. I promise, I understand what a good blaster looks like. This actually might be good. Yeah. No stringers or sniper? Yeah, stringers. I am hoping there is more alternate kits and one of them is a stringer because, yeah. Also, yeah, wow, no new stringer or Splatana. I mean, there's a kit, at least, so we can't say they got nothing, but no new weapon. But yeah, no, they are definitely going in class order then, like as what they want to do, because brushes and blasters, like, they're the next classes up. So if they go in order, it might take a long time, but I don't know what they're gonna do. Yeah, heavy. Yeah, let's talk about alternate kit hopes real quick. Um, this thing could get whale and be very good with whale. Next time, new bucket. Well, I think there might be more alt kits, Kyo, because there's only 9 in this. So either there's alt kits we don't know, or we are getting less alternate kits than ever before. Which, yeah. Okay, anyway, let me go over my hopes. This thing probably having Zuka means it's probably going to, like, Tent will actually have a niche. So it'll probably be good. Cool. Sub doesn't matter as much. A lot of good options. Yay. This thing could be interesting with Whale, because it's very good at moving while it gets, like, stuff to fire with. Besides that, it really depends, but I could see this thing being, like, more reliable entry, but it has to be very good to be better than the vanilla kit. So that there is an equal chance this kit is just completely irrelevant. Splat Bomb Rain could be good if they want to repeat that good. Not Splat Bomb, sorry. If they do Rain again to repeat it, that would be good. Light Tetra. This is either going to replace the kit or it's going to be hilariously bad. Like, hilariously bad. Like, Sprinkler Vac bad. So, like, this thing will either crash and burn, or Tetra's about to get, like, majorly buffed by having a kit. And it'll probably be a top tier weapon. If it does. Heavy Deco. Outshining the vanilla kit will be very hard. I think the best thing it can hope for is being more of an entry tool than the vanilla kit. And less of, like, dive on itself. So we'll see. H3. If this thing gets missiles, you can run 2 to 3 of them. And then just not have anyone enjoy the game. Or it'll get another special and it'll be mid at best and probably bad. So... yeah. Oh yeah, and Rapid Pro. Yeah, Rapid... So Rapid's not as good in this game because the fights are way faster and mobility's more important, so it's way easier to get closer. But, yeah. I could see Rapid being good. Also, they could give it Missile, and I hope they don't. Please don't. I very much hope nothing here gets missiles. But yeah, Rapid, it's probably going to get a wall. If it gets a wall, it'll probably be pretty scary. So we'll see. Wiper with Beacon, it needs a combo special. Like an entry and combo special, and it'll outdo the vanilla kit. It won't play as QRE, but, like, it just needs to be able to get its special. So, like, if this thing gets a good special, it'll be very good, but it has to get a special. So, it depends. But Beacon on it could be very good, as long as it gets a good special. Like, Inkjet, Inkstorm, Booyah Bomb would be okay. Missiles, of course. Whale, maybe. Stuff like that for it to be used. Stamp is better, but it's not, like, amazing. Also, yeah, we really need to be getting more kits. 20 sounds ridiculous, but considering what we've gotten, it's probably not. I would say around 15, though. 15 is what we should get. But I very much hope that there are 2 more kits, and they just aren't shown for UI purposes. But, like, I'm very much hoping there are 2 more kits here and here. And they're just, like, they're hidden because they want the new weapons on the top. I hope. But we'll see. Yeah, if they give the new Blaster Torp Kraken, like, guys, I'm going. I'm going over there. I will play it. Yeah, Swig will also be very scary, by the way. This, like, everyone just joked about how Swig will be relevant when it gets a good kit in 2024 as a meme. Like, everyone said that as a meme? Yeah. Yeah, no, it's happening this month. Nope. Swig meta could be here in less than a month. Depending on what it gets. That is scary. Like, Swig is one of the best main weapons in the game. Like, it is literally one of the best main weapons in the game. It has the best paint. It paints in bursts, it paints far away, it has good ink efficiency, it has reliable damage, its vertical flick is insane at fighting and poking now, like it's very easy to 50 damage people from far away. It moves fairly quickly. Like, it does it all for a support. Like, it is a support that can fight while still painting, like, better than stuff like Junior. Like, this thing significantly outpaints Junior. Like, it's not close. Like, you can paint further away from the damn thing. And you'll paint better than it. Yeah, and it has insane object damage. Like, I fought a Swig and Rainmaker this week at the LAN. We have double Splatana, by the way. The Swig team outpopped us. They outpopped Wiper with the 5th highest in the game, and Stamper with the 3rd highest in the game. Not counting Swig, which is probably higher than at least one of them. This thing can one-shot a Wavebreaker. It can two-shot a Crab. It can two-shot a Booyah Bomb. Oh, by the way, this thing can Booyah Tech. Like a Splatana. It can Booyah Tech you. So even if it, like, not only can it shred your Booyah, it can threaten to kill you through it. Yeah, rollers can Booyah Tech. And this thing has better multipliers than the other rollers. So it's significantly better. Like, you can do it at long range. Like, guys, this is gonna be a scary weapon if it has a kit. Like, this will be a meta weapon with a good kit. Like, I'm telling you, this thing could be scary. Nova. I do not think, unless if Nova gets missiles, I do not think Nova as a main weapon is good enough to work with any kit. I think it's just way too weak and not worth it. So I don't really care. And then this we talked about. It has Torp. The vast majority of specials in the game would work for this weapon. Like, let's get the specials out real quick. And while we're doing it, we'll talk about this thing. I don't think this thing is actually that kit dependent. It paints well, so give it a good special, but, like, I don't think it's kit dependent at all. But it's 70%, so it probably has a bomb. It probably has a good kit. So the new weapons are looking good when it comes to kits. So, new blaster. I think it's better it gets aggressive stuff, but, like, just for reference, here's everything that would work with it, okay? Just for reference. Would be okay. Would be bad. Would be okay. Would be broken. Would be good. Would be really good. Would be really good. Would be bad. Would be good. Would be really good. Would be good. Would be really good. This might even be okay because you can jump indirect someone, but would not be good. Like, it would just, it wouldn't make me immediately hate it forever, but I would be disappointed. Could work, but doesn't synergize well. Could be good, but probably not too great for a special. Would be good with it. Would be amazing for it. My hopes, what I want to see, Kraken, Chump if they buff it, Crab, Stamp, Inkjet, maybe Whale I'd be okay with, Wave, Booyah, Rain, or Missile, but I would hate having to be a Missile player. All of those, I think, would be just straight up good on the new blaster. All of them. So that's what I mean by it has a high chance of having a good kit. Yeah, that's like over half the specials. That's the point. Like, it can work on enough things to, like, be a thing. Hold on, I gotta update the thumbnail for YouTube. I got my reaction thumbnail from Chara. So I gotta put it up. And put it in the reactions playlist. And tag it. Because I didn't do that. 1 second. But yeah. If it gets Kraken and Torp and range is doomed, I might be okay with it. I might even be okay with it. I credit the artist. That. The buffed IAS or range blaster could jump, would it be okay? Yeah, but like, here's the thing. Even if range could jump, I still think this looks better. I think a range with perfect jump accuracy still looks like a worse main weapon than this. Like, why paintbrush? It's a pun. It's a pun on paintbrush and pain. It's a pun. Elephant in the room. One of these new kits will probably have missiles. If they have to give it to one weapon, give it to the rapid so it doesn't spam them. If one thing has to get it, put it on the rapid. Like, I'll hate it, but it'll at least not be spammable if it's on the rapid. Like, put it on the rapid and make it 210. No, I mean rapid pro deco. I don't want it. I don't. I mean, if that's what it takes to have a good blaster, I won't hate it, but give me a Kraken. Like, let it be fun for everyone, you know? But yeah, if they put missile in the game, please put it on the rapid. Oh yeah, also, one of these things is probably getting crab. I don't think people realize that. They haven't put a crab in the game. One of these is probably getting a crab. Like, more likely than the missile, something here is probably getting a crab. If I had to guess, I think it's going to be the wiper or the swig. If they give the swig a crab... Oh my god, if they give a swig a crab. It could also be the blaster, actually. Wait. The new blaster could get that. None of the blasters have crab. Wait, no blaster is... Oh my god. This shit could have a crab. Oh my god. Bro, wait, if they give it crab, you can torp crab combo. Like, you torp pop crab and 90 them. Oh my god. Oh god. Please. Dude, no, I don't, it's not an evil laugh. It's a laugh of someone who's gonna get a weapon. I just want a blaster. I was gonna talk about this on the second channel, but I have a lot of thoughts on range now that I've, like, really tried to make it work, but... I'll say that it can probably work, but so barely that I don't think it's worth it. I don't even know if it'll be worth it for me. Like, I'm kind of debating if I just play machine instead of range, and then switch from machine to this if it's good. Yeah, sorry, chat. I may be picking up machine. I might have to. The NA Open's coming up. As much as range can work, I don't know if I want to risk it. And yeah, I've played range for 6 years, and machine for none. But machine's so easy. Pick up machine, you're losing an editor. I won't give you the machine videos, don't worry. And then surely it's only a 2-week thing, and then I can play this. Yeah. But I do hope there's another Stringer kit in here. I really hope there is. If Stringer players literally have to wait a year to get something new, I'm gonna feel so bad. Gold Dynamo. Yeah, I'm hoping there's a gold dynamo here, but considering they put Swig in, I don't think there's gold dynamo. They've only added like one roller, one like kit roller per update. So, I have a bad feeling gold dynamo is fucked. Yeah, I don't think gold dynamo is gonna happen. Nova the only shooter to get a kit. No, H3 did as well. So we got 2 shooters in this one, which is way less than I expected, considering there was 4. What if Nova has burst? Oh yeah, Nova with burst would be the one thing that makes me think Nova could be good. If Nova gets burst and a special, then I care about it. But like, I think it has to be burst. Maybe Splat Bomb. Maybe Splat Bomb with it could be good too. Splat or burst, and I care. Anything else? I sleep. Fucking snore loudly until something else happens. Yeah. We'll have to see what we get. I will be posting weapon analysis stuff to the second channel. So if you want to see early thoughts immediately on the days the kits drop, go subscribe to the ProChara VOD dump. You can just search it up and you'll find it. I will have an analysis tomorrow. I'm going to script and get it to my team right now. So there will be an analysis. That'll happen tomorrow. That'll come out on the main channel. I might have another video talking about something in the update. I'm not sure. I'll have to see. But yeah, watch the rest of the video. Dude, you must be late because I have done so multiple times. We're just looking at the cards right now to talk about stuff. I promise I've gotten it. Thank you. Yeah, I would say Humpback is disappointing. Only having 9 alternate kits is disappointing. No new stringer is disappointing. Everything else I like. Also, yeah, they broke the pattern. We got 2 Splatoon 2 maps in a row. That's true. But they could just alternate back to Splatoon 1 after. Or maybe it means we're only getting 2 Splatoon 1 maps and Salt Spray's not happening, but... Two Splat 1s in a row? No, they did 2 Splat 2s in a row. We just got Manta, now we got Humpback. And yeah, Humpback is, yeah, Humpback's disappointing, but maybe Humpback Rain would be good. Why Humpback? I don't know. I just hope we don't get Starfish at one point, because I don't... Starfish isn't a good map, and I don't like it. So it's like, I have my personal bias against it as well. But, yeah. We'll see what we get. But, yeah. Yeah, I'm interested to see what we get. Also, potentially a lot of stuff for my team. Potentially a lot of last resort type stuff. You know? Arashi gets a wiper kit, I get a blaster. Tetra, we could see Arashi Tetra come back. Because the only reason he doesn't play it is because it has slider. And then Squelcher is a weapon Storm plays. For those of you who don't know, Storm used to be on a team called Hollow with Isabel. And they ran Squelcher Tetra and really liked that combo. We would do that if it was possible. If there's a chance for us to run Squelcher Tetra, then we would play that. So that could potentially be a comp for us. In time for the NA Open? Probably not, unless we get the kits early and we like already know to work toward it. But yeah. Dually Squelcher, not Jet Squelcher. But yeah. Fun stuff. Alright, I think that'll be it.